Thousands of Yemenis attended weekly Muslim prayers in the rebel-held capital Sana'a on Friday, many waving Palestinian flags in solidarity with Gaza. Yemen's Houthi rebels on Tuesday pledged more attacks against Israel if its war on Hamas in Gaza continues, saying it had already fired drones and ballistic missiles in 3 separate operations. The Yemeni armed forces confirm they will continue to carry out qualitative strikes with missiles and drones until the Israeli aggression stops, said a Houthi military statement aired on the rebels' Al Masirah TV. It said Houthi rebels launched a large batch of ballistic missiles and a large number of armed aircraft towards Israel on Tuesday, in the 3rd such operation since the Gaza assault began on October 7th after Hamas militants staged the worst attack in Israel's history. Earlier, Israel's military said a hostile aircraft intrusion had set off warning sirens in Eilat, its Red Sea resort, later saying it had intercepted a surface-to-surface missile fired toward Israeli territory that was successfully intercepted by the Arrow aerial defense system. All aerial threats were intercepted outside of Israeli territory, it said. Abdelaziz bin Habtour, Prime Minister of the Houthi government, on Tuesday said the rebels were part of the axis of resistance against Israel, which includes Tehran-backed groups in Lebanon, Syria, and Iraq, and were fighting with both words and drones. It is one axis, and there is coordination taking place, a joint operations room and a joint command for all these operations, he said. We cannot allow this arrogant Zionist enemy to kill our people. The Houthis seized Yemen's capital Sana'a in 2014 and control large swaths of the country, targeting southern Israel. Israel had blamed the Houthis for a drone attack on Friday, saying its aircraft had intercepted hostile targets headed for southern Israel. At the same time, 6 people were lightly injured when debris hit a building across the border from Eilat in the neighboring Egyptian resort of Taba, the Egyptian army said at the time. On October 19th, the U.S. Navy said it shot down 3 land attack cruise missiles and several drones fired by the Houthis, possibly at Israel. Israel has been pounding Gaza since the October 7th attack when Hamas gunmen stormed across the border and killed more than 1,400 people, mostly civilians, and kidnapped more than 230 others. Since then, Israel's bombardments have killed more than 8,500 people, over 3,500 of them children, according to the health ministry in Gaza, an impoverished slice of land which is home to 2.4 million people. Concerns are high over a regional conflagration, especially as Iran, which financially and militarily backs Hamas, but insists it had no involvement in the October 7th attack, has loyalists and proxy fighters in Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, and Yemen. Since the Gaza conflict began, there have been a string of attacks on U.S. forces in Iraq and Syria, as well as almost daily exchanges of fire across the Israel-Lebanon border between Hezbollah and the Israeli army. On Sunday, Iranian President Ebrahim Raisi warned on X, formerly Twitter, that Israel had crossed the red lines, and this may force everyone to take action, without elaborating. The situation in the Middle East continues to escalate as tensions between Israel, Iran, and their respective allies reach a dangerous new peak. The Middle East's volatile landscape is further destabilizing, with increasing hostilities threatening to trigger a wide-scale conflict that may engulf the entire region. Thanks for watching. Stay with us, more latest update. See you.